Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is enforcing a comeback plan of attack. Her family is on board with the sweats to regain Forrester Creations. Hope Logan has her head in the shadows, and rather than rebuke her, Steffy is glad to see it. But Steffy's address is commodity she'll need to tone examiner because Hope is perceptive. It would be suspicious if Wood's character returned to FC and played nice. So, in addition to keeping her eyes wide open, Steffy will need to keep her contest with Hope front and center. Daphne Rose is known by her nose. She's honored as the topmost scent sage in the world. Yes, the fashion business is a bit shallow. Steffy's move to use Daphne as an operative is brilliant but relies on pure distraction. The scent Daphne claimed to have created specifically for the revitalized company Carter Walton took over is named Forrester. That's perfect. Hilaire's character is pushing a specific narrative. She's pretending to be impressed by Carter's vision of transubstantiating FC into a luxury brand empire, and she wants to be the scent arm. The scent her unfurled scarf released was meant to intoxicate Carter and Hope. That worked. The coming step in Steffy's plan is for Hilaire to attract Carter to her. Hope always felt insecure when she and Steffy contended for Liam Spencer's affection. The acting renew of the plot, in which Liam intended to win Hope back, sizzled after he blazoned his thing. So, Hope's focus shifted because Thomas Forrester remains out of the country with Douglas Forrester, and Liam's awaited play for Hope has developed. Enter Carter stage left. Steffy's plan plays into her history with Hope and knowledge of the present. Hope and Carter haven't been together long, and Daphne's presence will alter their line. Assuming Carter is drawn to Daphne, Hope will surely be unnerved and respond consequently. That outgrowth will help to give Steffy a wider opening. Is there no doubt that Steffy will succeed? Not really. In time, Steffy's plan will succeed in some form and to a certain extent. While there are likely bumps in the day road, Steffy seems bound to succeed and produce a dynamic where FC returns to Forrester family control. Assuming the below happens, Carter is in line to be forgiven again by Eric Forrester, as he was at the end of the Quinn Fuller era. However, she could also be out of FC, if Hope is shielded by her mama. Steffy and Ridge Forrester should be running their family business by spring at the rearmost. Eric will return to administrative suite as well, and all will be righted in this adulatory world unless an unanticipated twist. Steffy is back to work with one condition: she wants to be president of Forrester Creations. Meanwhile, Zend felt lost about returning to work. He doesn't feel confident about taking the company back. Steffy was determined to return to work. But first, she had to get her job back. She met with Brooke Carter and Hope in the administrative office. Steffy told them she was still worried and hurt about what they did. Still, she'd like to work together for the sake of their kiddies. Steffy asked to become president of FC because she believed she had the connections and experience to appreciatively guide the company into the future. She asked her adversaries if they could shake hands. Little do they know that Steffy has an ulterior motive. She wants to use her new position to get the company back. Steffy is confident that it can be, especially since Daphne Rose is intimately working alongside her. At first regard, Steffy and Daphne feel like the perfect brace. But she really needs Zend working alongside her. He lately went back to working for Forrester Creations. Zend is supposed to offer intel to the Forresters about Hope and Carter's plans. Still, he's feeling a little misplaced recently. Zend is in the dark about Steffy's plans. He has no indication what she's up to. That's because Steffy hasn't told anyone but her hubby Finn about her creative way to take back Forrester Creations. Still, her plan could boomerang. Daphne might turn out to be a friend she can't trust. Rather, Steffy would have to calculate on Zend's intel and moxie to return their family company to its due possessors. This is the ultimate brace we need. Zend Forrester Dominguez learns Steffy Forrester Finnegan is returning to the office. Lee Finnegan has Tom Starr's liver tested. Plus, Luna Nozawa makes a concession to Bill Spencer. At the Forrester estate, Eric Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Taylor Hayes are having breakfast together. Eric is so thrilled for Tridge. Steffy comes by and announces she's happy for her parents. Steffy tells her father that he did the right thing by jilting Brooke Logan. Zend enters and learns Steffy is going back to the office moment. Zend is surprised. Everyone gushes about Steffy working her magic. Zend confesses that he's still equivocal about working at Forrester Creations. The family thinks Zend can help Steffy get the company back. Zend says it would help if he knew the factual plan. Good point, Zend. Steffy leaves to take care of business. Over at Forrester Creations, Hope Logan and Carter Walton want to seal the deal with Daphne Rose. Brooke addresses about how in demand Daphne is and gushes about how she wants to work at Forrester Creations. They can't believe Daphne went out of her way to produce a hand scent for FC. Yes, that's veritably unthinkable, isn't it? Brooke starts allowing about Ridge. Carter and Hope can tell that Brooke is detracted. Suddenly, Steffy enters the office, surprising everyone. Steffy says they need to talk. Steffy reminds them that she has major investments in the company. Steffy wants to come back. Carter and Hope didn't anticipate this. Well, that's kinda the point. Steffy admits she was worried and still feels betrayed, but wants to be back at Forrester Creations. Hope asks Steffy what urged this unforeseen change of heart. Steffy says she loves FC so much, she'll immolate her quality for the company. Steffy thinks she should be chairman and they wouldn't have issues with her. Steffy wants the company around for her children and grandchildren. At the sanitarium, Lee is in her office working. Lee is informed by lab technician April that Tom Starr's organs are being packed off at the end of the day. Tom was an organ patron. Penelope Poppy Nozawa arrives and asks what was said about Tom. Lee relays the information about Tom's organ donation. Poppy brought Lee some donuts. Poppy claims that Lee is shutting her out. Lee glares at her family and says her poor parenthood turned Luna into a periodical killer. Lee blames Poppy for how Luna turned out. Lee also acknowledges that Luna suffered from Poppy's bad choices. Poppy admits that she was a little out of whack back also. Lee doesn't argue with her. Poppy harangues about how John Finnegan saves lives while Luna takes them. This isn't helping effects, Poppy says. Poppy did her stylish. Lee accuses Poppy of putting rich men before her own son. Lee doubts Tom is indeed Luna's father, considering Poppy's history with men. Poppy gets worried and leaves. Lee calls the lab. April answers the phone. Lee tells April to bring Tom's liver. Lee needs to do a test. Bill tells Luna that she's looking healthier. Luna credits Bill for getting her out of captivity. Luna touches her ankle examiner, making sure it's clear how uncomfortable she's with it on. Bill reminds Luna that no bone can know she's there. Luna will no way forgive herself and can't stop allowing about Paul Hollister's family. Bill says this is all Poppy's fault. Bill tells Luna that Poppy was a bad mama. Bill also says his own parenthood wasn't all that great. Luna swears she'll make the utmost of this occasion. Luna says indeed though it was wrong, pretending to be Bill's son was a dream come true. Luna just couldn't live with Tom being her real father.